Alright, somebody sent me a message asking me my thoughts on Muay Thai. These are my current thoughts as of today. Things change, ideas change, thoughts change. Um, Honestly, going through what I've gone through, I'm less critical. I feel like I'm less critical than I was in the past. Like I was really passionate about protesting MMA cage fighting. I still am, but I had this frame of mind now. It's like, you know what? Let the people do what they want to do, and I'll just do my thing and go my path. Let them do theirs. Just try to keep my mouth shut and let them do them, and I'll just do me. I'll just do my best to represent martial arts according to my vision. As far as Muay Thai is concerned, boxing, I don't have a problem. Before cage fighting, I never really had an issue. It's just kind of like there was boxing, there was wrestling, there was Muay Thai, but none of it was really so much mass commercialized the way cage fighting is now. Cage fighting right now is they just sold for like 4 point something $billion. It's big. People are watching it as much as they're watching WrestleMania, as much as they're watching boxing and maybe football, and people are watching it on in TV and the bars and stuff, and more people are talking about it, and I just have a problem. I kind of have a problem with that, you know, the just exploitation of violence and it's how they're claiming martial arts and they don't deserve that title. A lot of people are claiming martial arts, but then they're not martial artists, and they're claiming that they know a lot about martial arts when they don't know anything about martial arts. Like Muay Thai, it's not in the media like that, at least not in America, so it doesn't really, it's not, it's more hidden. Only certain people would know about Muay Thai, and I like that more, but it's not something that's just so in the public eye, like the way football is and cage fighting is. And I like that more. You know, it still retains more of a artistic component in my eyes. I just don't really like the idea of the masses of society thinking that they know everything about martial arts when they actually just don't know anything. What I like about Muay Thai is just stand up. I really dislike that ground fighting with a passion. I feel that there's just no respect in it. And it's really unrealistic because there's so many rules in the cage fighting of things that you can't do to a ground fighter that I think is just absolutely ridiculous. Because when you tell a martial artist that you can't hit a ground fighter in the groin area, that's like telling a stand-up fighter that you can't hit the person, you can't punch or kick the person in the face. It's just ridiculous. It's like their groin area is right there, it's exposed. Why can't you not use that towards your advantage and end the fight? Because that's what martial artists do. They'll take advantage of whatever weakness is exploited. They'll exploit every weakness possible. But when you tell a martial artist that he can't hit a ground fighter in the groin area, or you can't do this, you can't bite, you can't eye gouge, you can't do this and do that, that's just is disarming the martial artist in favor of the ground fighter, making it appear as if the ground fighter is more effective in fighting than he actually is. And I really dislike that. Muay Thai doesn't deal anything with that. Muay Thai is just everything standing up. You know, it's boxing, but then there's more incorporated. There's some kicks involved. There's some elbows and knees allowed. But still, it's still very unrealistic. But it's not to the extent of cage fighting. It could be very entertaining, you know what I mean? Like, and it is very entertaining. I mean, a lot of the cage fighting now that it's that there's less ground fighting and it's more stand up, it's pretty much turned into Muay Thai, which is nothing new. And that's why they would integrate some ground fighting because they want to separate themselves from Muay Thai to make it seem like as if America has come up with some new game when they haven't. I mean, it's pretty much the cage fighting is becoming more and more Muay Thai. What is as long as it stays standing. And it is entertaining for the people that people don't want to see violence. You get to see somebody get kneed in the face. You get to see people get elbowed in the face and kicked in the face, like Ronda Rousey get knocked out, and the other person not too long ago got the Chris Weidman or whatever his name is got kneed in the head and there's blood everywhere. And people love to see blood. They love to see knockouts, and they don't want to just be restricted to seeing boxers knocking each other out. They want to see elbows and knees and kicks, and they want to see people get knocked out in various different ways. Um, it's just another extreme form of violence to profit off of. You know, in the Thai culture, I could understand. Thailand is a very poor country. They're known to have like Thai prostitutes, and that's what a lot of Americans visit Thailand for, is for the prostitutes and for Muay Thai boxing. That's what that country is known for. And it's sad that that's what they're known for, but it is. That's what America uses them for. And I can understand a country that's struggling that would have Muay Thai as one of their main forms of entertainment, that where they've become famous over. And that's what brings profit to their country. So I could understand a struggling and poor country that would result in heading in this direction to make money, but I really don't understand America and cage fighting, because America's like the richest country out there. They don't need to result in encouraging the population to glorify violence in the way that they have with the cage fighting. So I respect Muay Thai much more than I do cage fighting. As far as Muay Thai and American boxing, I respect both sports to be lethal in their own right, but I think American boxing, they're just so much more refined in their hand techniques than Muay Thai. Because Muay Thai has to incorporate kicks and elbows and knees, I think their hand techniques are very poor. Like they don't box like Floyd Mayweather or Muhammad Ali or even Mike Tyson. Their boxing skills are very subpar, and they utilize they depend a lot on that Muay Thai kick, and that's just all they do. Um, so I think the boxing, their techniques are just much more refined. Um, Muay Thai is just it's a watered down sport version of martial arts, but in my eyes, because it's not widely practiced. It's not widely practiced in America, and not that many people know about it. It doesn't really. It doesn't really. You know. It's not a big deal to me. It's just seen as another combat sport. Just like boxing is seen, they're boxers. Muay Thai people, well, it's still not the martial art. It's their own combat sport. It's more brutal than boxing because certain techniques are allowed. But it's still, I never seen that many people, arrogant people involved with Muay Thai that try to claim Muay Thai to be like end all be all, that this is like the elite of everything. I think that people that practice it typically are more ingrained in the culture and the tradition, and maybe retain some of the humbleness, because I know Muay Thai, it should be more based on like Buddhist, like a lot of people that practice Muay Thai should be maybe Buddhist. So there's a certain element of the spirituality that might be retained, that makes it where I don't really get so much of that negative competitive energy from Muay Thai people as much as I do with the cage fighting people. I just think, because there's just not that many people out there that actually practice it. You know, like you won't ever. It'll be rare for you to find like a real Muay Thai school in America, or like a place where it's like they practice like authentic Muay Thai. You don't really. It's like you would never even find that. I mean, that's extremely rare, and that's what I like. That would be an aspect that I like about it, because then it's hard to exploit something where you can't find. You know, like you'll find taekwondo, you find karate, you find MMA gyms, boxing gyms, but to find like a real like Muay Thai place where this their main thing, and that's what they stick close to, and that's all they do. I think that'd be really, really rare to find. Even to find like a real Thai person that is an expert in Muay Thai would be extremely rare. Just to even meet a real Thai person, you don't find Thai people out there. You see a lot of Koreans, you meet a lot of Japanese people, and maybe even Chinese, but you don't see that many Thai people. Like that culture is more hidden within America, and that way of combat with ingrained in that culture, it's not easy to find. So I like that aspect where I think there's a lot lost when something goes public, like the way MMA is, and it's just so widely seen and practiced by so many different people that it just gets exploited, and there's just a bunch of people running around thinking that they're experts in certain things when they don't really know anything, and the arrogance involved of thinking that they, like, you know but that's just my initial thoughts on that.